So, the kingdom of heaven, the good news, the directions to paradise and out of hell. If a man or woman finds that, would they go and get everything they own and they sell it, and they take what they have and donate it into buying that field with the truth in it. Again, the kingdom of heaven is likened to a merchant man seeking goodly pearls, who when he has found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into the vessels, but cast the bad away. You know, when you drag a net in the ocean and you get piranha and all kind of eels and nasty worms and catfish and scavengers and octopi and starfish, you throw that garbage back and you keep all the good fish. Well, that's what happens with heaven and hell. You throw all the evil and rotten and low-down worthless pieces of garbage, you throw them back and keep the good people. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angels shall come forth and ever the wicked from among the just, and sever the wicked from among the just, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Jesus said unto them, Have ye understood all these things? They say unto him, Yea, Lord. Then said he unto them, Therefore, every scribe which is instructed unto the kingdom of heaven is likened to a man that is an householder, which bringeth forth out of his treasure things new and old. And it came to pass that when Jesus had finished these parables, he departed thence, and when he was come into his own country, he taught them in their synagogue, insomuch that they were astonished, and said, Whence hath this man this wisdom and these mighty works? What do you think they came from? And they want to know, isn't that just a man that we know as Larry Derensburg? Is not this the carpenter's son? Is not his mother called Mary, and his brethren James and Josie and Simon and Judas, and his sisters? Are they not all with us? Whence then hath this man all these things? You know, moving stars and doing. And they were offended in him. They got mad. But Jesus said unto them, Our prophet is not without honor, save in his own country and in his own house. They honor a prophet everywhere, but them assholes that know him, they disrespect him. And he did not mighty works there because of their unbelief. All right. All right. Now, you see people going to church all the time, thumping Bibles with Reverend Rib, Deacon Pork Chop, and Pastor Fried Chicken. And boy, they swear that they know what they're talking about. They got it together. They saved and all that. My question is to you, are they saved, family?
No, they are not.
No, they are not.
No.
What about all these misdirected souls that call themselves sea beings and the wobbies and all that? Are they saved?
No,
They are
not.
not.
No, they're not.
Well, then will you believe Malachi when he said, you Nawabians are those fallen angels? Do you believe it?
Yes. Sure.
Well, but some of you wake up because there were good seeds among those tares, right? They wasn't all devils. But those that are devils and they're in firm resolution with it, Hell will be their place of dwelling for an eternity. They will be cut off and cast out. It's not just a commercial. Poor little tink-tink. They think they're so clever, don't they? They're trying to outsmart their creator in the name of the creation that doesn't even exist.
Sure.
Right, so that you all should be in the world, but what?
Not of the world. Not of the world.
That's exactly right. But do you know what a worldly man or woman is?
Drudge.
Yes, a person that partakes in this place.
Yeah.
To the nth degree. 6 to the 6th power of 6. I mean, they involved in the world. That's their God, their everything. And they place nothing before that God. The worldly people that worship the Satan slyly and overtly. Right? So,
Sure.
have we created any questions for you all? Real questions, not to try to sound heavy, but to just really seriously.
I have a question. I just want to, pardon me.
Go ahead.
I just want to know, what any peoples that boost or shoplift, would they be considered people of the world?
Yes. Yes. Because you had 610 commandments given to you through Moses, and 10 of them were like, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not murder, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. Okay, so now, when the Creator says thou shalt not steal, what does that mean?
That you should not take anything that is not yours or given to you.
Exactly. Then don't steal, is what it means. We don't need to overthink it, but you're right. And I have a mind's eye, and I make mind links, so I understand. But you have to, let's say this. There's a parable for you. Say you had a man that had a woman, and she was real good at boosting, real good at it. Is it possible for somebody to be real good at a bad or wrong thing, brother, son? You hear me?
Sure. Yes, it is.
You hear me with your good ear, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And you know that I understand, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And you see, I can see more than stars, can't I?
Yes, I do. I am a witness to that. Yes.
I follow you. I love you. And everybody else knows me in the same way, even though they pretend many times, right? But anyway, I do love you all, but the answer is clear. Don't steal. Right? And when the Creator makes a promise, it is real, because He said that you all would be a servant in a land that is not yours. We're talking about the Western United States, and that they would serve them and they would afflict you for 400 years. But that after that time, He said, I will come and judge that nation. Right? And they would be dying fast, and they're being born and going down with weather and debt ceilings broken and attacking their own capital, all kinds of things. But He said, but you, the righteous, I would bring you out with great sustenance, right? Great riches. So I want you all to research San Francisco. The city of San Francisco just voted by committee on giving every black man, woman, and child in the city of San Francisco $5 million cash for reparations for slavery, which is not a large amount for all that you all suffered, but you got to admit it's a good start. And they're doing something similar in Pennsylvania, talking about giving y'all $2,000 a week. I don't know for how long, in other places too. So it started. But this is not for the unrighteous. Because the Most High is going to open up the sky and pour upon you blessings that you are not able to receive. But for those that thought that they were stepping on the necks and backs of their brothers for worldly gain, you will lose everything you thought you gained, including your life. And I'm sorry to tell you, but it's my job to inform you that it's 4 aces that we hold. All right? So if you're not investing in this mission, whatever you invested in, it won't do you any good, and it'll just be fuel for the fodder. That money that you spend on everything other than this mission is just going to be kindling for the fire that's going to burn you up. I'm telling you. So hold on to it, squeeze it, and be steady, and don't try to propagate this truth and get these words out there, post it up, open up sites and get us everywhere. Try to deceive me to say you put it out there and you're not. And you put out all kind of clownness and cartoons and peckerwoods and dumb niggas about foolishness. Keep playing with yourself. That's who you're playing with. Because we see, we know. Well, obviously, you don't know that we know. All right. Now, what kind of questions did we create? That was a good question, brothers. A heartfelt one. I'll follow you.
I have a question.
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
I was thinking about we are Rizians, right?
Not everybody.
And I was wondering, okay, have all the 36 correction of Rizians has been figured out?
Not every single one, but many of you are close. And you're getting closer with every class.
Some of us are Rizians, some of us are not, right?
Right. Just as sure some of us are wheat and some of us are tares. Some are
Two.
righteous and some are demons in many forms. But no secret of theirs will remain behind. They will be exposed, and all of their evil deeds and thoughts will be written across the sky for all to see. They will be exposed on the way to the killing floor and punishment hall. They will be exposed on the way to the fire. And the dirt of their heads will reveal it. And where their feet took them and what their hands did, what their eyes beheld, all these things that their ears heard and their mouths spoke and what came proceeded from out of the center of their hearts will be exposed. All the filthiness of them will be exposed. They will be laid bare at your feet as they will be laid at your feet for a footstool. And the world will wonder at them and gawk at them in astonishment. The so-called mighty men and women of the earth will be trampled on and down at your feet like dog pods with the little green fly, the big green flies on them and maggots. They'll be down there. That's his word, may he be exalted. And you can either believe the Creator or some created fallen devils. But I caution you to think very hard. Forever's a long, long, long time. All right, who's got a question?
I have a question.
I'll do my very best. I felt you.
Okay, so the brother just said, so you saying if you steal, you're not going to make it, right?
Yes. You know when he said if you steal, but I know this is true. Is it possible for a man or woman to rob God?
Say it again?
Is it possible for a man or woman to rob God?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Y'all look up Malachi. Somebody look up. Look up for me when a man robbed God in King James. Okay, go ahead with your question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was curious about, like I take things for work sometimes, so it's like, don't think, even like, listen, like, Amun-Re, right? Like, it's like, I may,
take like, what he said. Okay, but let me tell you.
No, like, I'm just trying to figure out.
Let me explain. I'm already with you, Amanda. You can't justify theft by saying that the person you're doing the crooked thing to is a crooked being. That doesn't make you.
Right.
That don't purify you. That don't absolve you of the sin. Saying it's white people that you're stealing from.
Right.
Because everything belongs to the Creator. Everything belongs to the Creator. So whenever you steal, you're stealing from the Creator. All right. That gave you your life and everything that you have. And that will be met with violent chastisement. Say it again.
I used to when I used to work in drives, I used to give food away, free fries and a burger, just, and I was a real rebel back then. I'm a rebel now, but, just giving away stuff.
Yeah, I'm a rebel now, right? I understand.
A Peter Pan thing, yeah.
Let us rebel, or we will rebel, right?
Yeah. Keeping it real.
Don't rebel, because that's the way to hell.
Gotcha.
And hell is not fictitious, it's real. And I'll tell you before you get there, you can't take it.
Correct. So with that being said,
be not deceived, beloved. And the devil telling you like, well, let's do the thing, and ain't nothing gonna happen, and all that stuff like that. Don't believe none of that. It's a lie. There's cause and effect, action and reaction for everything. It's the law.
And that's the key to the straight and narrow.
Every good deed has a good consequence. Every good deed has a good consequence, and every evil deed has an evil consequence. Even the thought. Don't deceive yourself ever. There is no right way to do wrong, and you can't justify evil. Stealing is stealing. You don't need talking about stealing from this one or that one, the white man and the brown man and the green man, and what you just, because always remember, the devil is always the judge of who's righteous and who's not. So if you went by what the devil said, they can always steal from anybody because they're going to find fault with anybody they want to steal from because they're the devil and they see things through the eyes of Satan. And they're going to always say, well, look, just look at what he do or what she do. Look at this and look at that. You understand? And that's how they find their way into that torment. They're torturing us, tormenting us, and they don't have no skin. They don't even know they were looking at themselves.
Right.
Screaming, yeah.
Yeah, I was a rebel back in my day. So with that question, thanks for answering that question. So in this day and time, they're really pushing homosexuality all over television. You have little kids who are innocent.
Okay, put your mouth on the phone a little clearer for us, Amanda. Amanda,
okay.
We need to hear you clear. Hey, we need to put your mouth on the phone clearer and slow down and talk clear.
Okay, hold on.
We want to hear you.
All right.
Thank you for wanting to be not vague, but clear, yes.
So, is this better?
Yes.
Is this better?
Roll back.
All right.
Roll back.
So with that being said, like I said, now they're really pushing this homosexuality, right? You have kids growing up, and they've been exposed to it in school, and it's on television all over the place. So what about those souls, So what about those souls that, it's like it's being pushed on them? What kind of protection? They grew up to be homosexuals, and what happened to the homosexuals? What about that?
They're gonna go to hell because it's not the order of things, right? let me ask you a basic question. If all the animals turn to homosexuals today, would there be any animals in 2 years?
No. I don't understand that.
All right, well, I'm saying, okay, that's what I'm saying. So that's against nature and it's wrong.
Right.
Did he create a man to lay with a man? Do you think he created a woman to lay with a woman? Just look at their anatomy. Look at the way men and women are built.
Hey, pardon me.
Does it look like you? Can't you see, just looking at them, a nude woman and a nude man standing side by side, can't you tell what goes where and how it works?
Yes.
Is a man built to be with a man and a woman built to be with a woman? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
Let me say it again, brother. I said, is a man built to be with a man and a woman built to be with a woman? Yes or no? That's right. They're not.
Hell no. Hell no. Pardon me. No.
So that's rebellion. That is straight rebellion. Rebellious, hellious. That's the demon. That's Michael Jackson that don't like his Michael Jackson that hates his own woolly hair and his own beautiful dark brown skin and nose and features. He was created a wonderful creation, and he defiled and he cursed himself by trying to be a white damn woman or something other.
Oh, man.
It turned out to be a monster looking like death from hell. But he wanted to play with little boys and all that. You understand?
And for those kids
to different degrees. And the devil held him up in the world to be some kind of a god, but it didn't protect him from death, did it, in hell? No. And it says that everything he did is going to be exposed. Believe what I tell you.
So for those children who were molested, but don't want to be touched by a man or a woman, what happened to those
Let me ask you. They be molested by men and women, but predominantly by men because they get them the anatomy. Makes it more convenient. Women that try to molest boys, it's harder because you have to first have to cross the bridge and try to get them erect, you see? But a man can force himself on a female without her being ready in any kind of way. She don't have to be a willing participant. A man has to be in some way willing to participate with that woman. She can't just force herself on him unless he's in some kind of way aroused. You got it?
Two.
But that's the
truth. Where the
even though I saw a woman do that to a little friend of mine one time, and I thought it was so funny. That nigga was crying and asked me to help, but I couldn't stop laughing. I really couldn't. But she tightened his ass up. I mean, she really did. I mean, that was bad. You do anybody like that is rough. But I was thinking, well, nigga, you were ranked like that. I don't see how she could do that without, you know what I'm saying? You must be thinking something. Well, that's what I was thinking. You must want something to happen or something because you understand what I'm saying? You look like you into it. You know what I'm saying? You look like you should be. You don't need hollering about come get her and all that. Because I don't know. I mean, are you happy to see her? Or is that just a rocket in your pocket, nigga? What is it? That's what I'm saying.
So being that.
But it does happen. Women do take advantage of younger boys and people like that because they can use their feminine wiles to seduce a person, in ways that can make them sexually aroused even when they're not turned on to that being. They might really don't be repelled by this being, but the nature of a man is weak like that, and they can appeal to that. You understand? And that's a sort of I don't want to say it's a rape, but it is, taking advantage of somebody, But I ain't gonna lie, this sister that did my friend like that looked like rape to me, though. If it wasn't for that erection, you know, because his tears was looking real to me. You know what I'm talking about? But she was much stronger than him, and she straight did what she wanted. She folded that nigga up and tightened his ass up.
So, in other words,
he was on that nigga like a dog on the lawn. I'd had to throw some cold water on them niggas or something. She was tearing his ass up. I said, "Oh man." He never spoke to me no more after that, and I couldn't blame him. That was my good friend, too. Good little.
Yeah, I don't blame him either. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, but he was really upset with me. I was kind of disgusted with myself too. But I swear, some things you can look at can tickle you so bad. Till you get immobile, you get kind of paralyzed. Like, you know, I couldn't move. I couldn't do nothing. It's time to move the stars. It tickled me. You know what I mean, Lorenzo? It tickled me so bad, Salahuddin, I couldn't stop laughing. And a lot of people could say that's offensive.
It tickled me.
You know, but a lot of people might say, I don't see how you can laugh at that, but if you'd have been there, it's like a joke. You had to be there to see it.
Well, it could have been you. It would have been funny, right?
I couldn't stop laughing. I don't know whether that was the devil in me or what, but I couldn't stop laughing. I'm sorry. I couldn't stop.
You laugh, but it was funny what happened to you.
Oh, no, I wouldn't. I just know I'm too strong. She couldn't have did that to me.
Right.
Which makes it even wronger on my part. You know what I mean?
Right.
But hell, I don't know. Maybe I was thinking inside my mind, I might have let her do it to me. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking he must have kind of, you know, he wasn't stronger than her, but he didn't have to be all, you know. Why was he erect like that? How's she gonna do that if his body don't react in the way she needed to react?
I guess he felt something, right?
She must have knew something. She knew something that he didn't know. That's right.
That's a fact.
She made that magic wand pop. That was it. So that was all it was. That's all she needed. Because the rest, as far as overpowering him, it wasn't shit he could do. It wasn't nothing he could do. She acted like he was a palomino and rolled his ass. That was it. She slapped that nigga's ass and snatched him down and bent him and folded him over and tightened him up right on the couch. It was so fast and funny how it was because she kept warning him. She kept telling him, "I like you, little nigga." She was saying just like that. You gonna give me something? He was like, "Bitch, that ain't all of those type of stuff." And I believed him. And the way she slapped him and cracked him and did what she did so fast, it was on her, it was happening. I couldn't see it. It got me. I was like, shit.
You had to be young to see that.
You'd have been laughing, probably. Yeah, I don't know how you'd have reacted. All right, now who gonna move them stars? What you see there, Virginia, right there in the sky?
Hold on.
It wasn't funny, and I apologize. I apologize to all of y'all. I don't like. It's not good for nobody to be
it's not
feeling
funny.
like that. No, I know what you're saying, so I said I'm wrong. I know. I apologize for that. You know.
Yeah, that's pedophilia, right?
The culture with that. I was brought up in a macho culture and all that. It just seemed funny to see a man in that position like that. That's all. Even though he was small, he was still a man. I just never thought I would see that. You know what I mean? What I'm talking about? It kind of shocked me like or something, you know. It happened so quick.
She was pedophile. Okay, let's do it.
Whatever, he was a grown man. There was no pedophile. He was a grown man. He was just a little man.
Oh, he was a grown man. Oh, well, that's the difference. Okay, all right, got you. Okay. I thought it was a kid. All right.
His name was Richard. His name was Richard Jenkins. That's right.
Oh, that's my cousin.
Oh, wow.
That's your cousin. Oh,
I said that's one of my cousin's names.
Oh, yeah, this guy here was in San Diego, California. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now who gonna move them stars first?
I feel I'd like to move.
All right.
I feel Ryan.
Now, Unc, you said if You said first in Texas,
yes.
right? Oh.
No,
okay,
I didn't. I said it first. Go ahead, Unc.
Okay, well, I heard. Okay, thank you. I see it. What you gonna do with it? Thank you for your patience.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to move the star. In the name of Amun-Re, run up. And it's running up. Now stop. In the name of Amun-Re, come closer. And it's coming closer. Now stop. In the name of Amun-Re, run in a clockwise circle. And there it goes. It's going in a clockwise circle.
Moving clockwise.
Power Hot Messiah. Thank you.
Thank you. And I know you all start to realize you don't have to do as much for as long to make your point. That's good. Go ahead, Anubis.
Okay. I see Orion's bottom right.
Okay.
In the name of Amun-Re, move up.
And it's moving up.
In the name of Amun-Re, drop down. And it's dropping down. In the name of Amun-Re, move right.
And it's moving right.
Moving right. In the name of Amun-Re, move left.
And it jumped over there.
And it's moving left. In the name of Amun-Re, move closer. Come closer. In the name of Amun-Re, move back. And it's moving back. In the name of Amun-Re, make a clockwise circle.
And it's going clockwise.
It's moving clockwise. Tower Homicide. Thank you, family. I love you.
Now, I say, when I do things like this and things that you all don't know of, who do they say I am? These black and white demons. Who do they say I am?
They don't tell the truth. They lie. You're the Messiah.
The devil is a liar? Really?
Yes, he is. And the father and author of it.
And the father, okay. All right. Amanda, what you gonna move for us in Virginia? Please.
Oh, I keep my... Hey, hold on.
Say it again now.
I'm going to move it. Hold on.
I'll wait on you.
Okay,
Delonte, Patal, what you gonna move in DC? What you gonna move for us in DC? Okay, go ahead, Hotep.
Oh,
While
okay.
Amanda's getting outside.
Okay, I'm gonna move a star. In the name of Amun-Re, move up. And it's moving up. Stop. In the name of Amun-Re, drop down. And it's drop down. In the name of Amun-Re, move to the left. And it's moving left. Stop in the name of Amun-Re. Up and over and move to the right. And
moving right.
Stop in the name of Amun-Re, going in the clockwise circle. And it's going
moving clockwise.
Cowhead.
I love it.
And the family. Love you, Dan.
Okay.
All right. What you got for us there, Amanda?
Okay. I have a star above my
we need you
head.
to do something to Mississippi for us. Go ahead. What do you see, Amanda?
I have a star above the head. The name of Amun-Re.
Yes.
Yes, the last line out here. Yes, yeah. The name of Amun-Re, move to the right. The name of Amun-Re, move to the right. He's moving to the right.
Fast.
Name of Amun-Re, move to the left. He's moving
left.
The name of Amun-Re, go clockwise. Clockwise. He's going. Name of Amun-Re, go up.
Moving up.
Name of Amun-Re, let's drop down. This is dropping down. Thank you.
Dropping down.
I love you.
Thank
now,
you.
Amanda, who does the devil say I am?
Who the devil say you are?
Amanda? Yeah, who does the
I'm
black
here.
and white devil say I am? Who do they say I am?
The devil.
They say I'm the devil, right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Satan is always the judge of I follow you. So the devil calls me the devil.
Sure. Yeah, they say you the devil. You say you the devil.
Okay, now what is their proof? What is their proof of who they are? What do they prove? Where are their revelations?
Nothing.
Where are their healings? Where's their proof? How do they manipulate
they don't want to argue.
Full of shit, you said, completely, 100. Just completely full of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What do you say, Amanda?
If some devils know who you are.
They all know. They know who the
Yes, they know.
They wouldn't be the devil. They wouldn't be the devil if they didn't know. What they rebelling against? Who they lying on? Amanda.
Themselves.
The devil's ever proved that the devil, Amanda, has the devil ever proved that they was somebody sent from the Creator to you?
No, never.
And they can't prove it. Now, I know that Jim Jones got some clown-ass niggas to believe him and drink the Kool-Aid, but I'm saying there was never any divine truth. No divine revelations, nothing. It's an empty pile of shit, smoking and steaming and lying. I understand. Some of them have more elaborate lies than the other ones, but it's all just lies. All right, good brother there in New York, what you gonna move for us?
I can't move anything. It's cloudy out here.
I got what you're saying. All right. Then everybody, you need to come on inside then. And Amanda, Sky, I want to bless you again for your donation that you sent in right now. And yes, Cash App, it works good for everybody. As long as things are truthful and clear, we'll be okay. Now, who looked up will a man rob God? Go ahead.
Okay, realistically, I'll probably do Western Union tomorrow. I better have enough space for my phone to download Cash App.
Western Union is fine. That'll be good. I love you. All right, now, who looked up will a man rob God? King James, will a man rob God? Come in. Can somebody read that to us, please?
Okay, that's Malachi 3 and 8.
Read it loud and clear, please, with meaning. Convey it to us. Project the meaning in the way you read it. Go ahead.
Okay. Malachi 3 and 8. Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me. but ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings.
Oh, all right. Let me see. Where's Malachi, Aaron?
It's before Matthew.
Before Matthew.
Before the new.
Is it after Jeremiah?
Matthew. It's right in front. It's only like 3 or 4 pages. It's right at the end of the Old Testament, right before the New Testament.
Okay.
The last book in the Old Testament.
I got you. Yeah, I got Zechariah. Okay, I got it. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Malachi 3 what?
3 and 8.
Chapter 3. Malachi chapter 3, you say? What verse?
Verse 8, yes.
All right.
Verse 8.
Verse 8. Will a man rob God? Question. Yet ye have robbed me. Ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? And tilts, tithes and offerings. You have robbed me, see? Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Bring ye all the tilts into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house. And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing, and there shall not be room enough to receive it. And I will rebuke the devourer. Mute your phone. And I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground, neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time in the field, saith the Lord of hosts. And all the nations shall call you blessed, for ye shall be a delightsome land. Be a delightsome land, saith the Lord of hosts. Your words have been stout against me, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, what have we spoken so much against thee? Ye have said, it is vain to serve God. And what profit is it that we have kept this ordinance, and that we have walked mournfully before the Lord of hosts? And now we call the proud happy. Yet they that work wickedness are set up. Yea, they that tempt God are even delivered. Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord, and that thought upon his name, and they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, in that day, when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them, as a man spareth his own son that serveth him. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth God and him that serveth him not. That's how you're robbing God, by not supporting the mission in every way, financially, and by posting the truth up every way, and not writing testimonies, and, robbing. And you're receiving jewels from the Creator all the time. His hand is over you for healings and blessings and protection, and true deliverance from hell and death and the fears thereof. You know that. You know that you're being empowered to perform miracles and see things that prophets and all the great men and women of the world died to see and never did and never will. But you have been blessed to see and do these things, and your blessings are increasing if the works of your hands are increasing. That's how man is robbing God. Now, I'd like to go into a lot more about these spiritual planes, a lot more, because I have a lot more to give you. So I'm just now opening up this aspect of our journey to clarify exactly what heaven is and how to avoid hell and what it is. And your best defense against hell is a clear vision of it, because you have no defense against an invisible enemy. So when the devil says fire on that, we're not worried about hell. That's a threat from the paradise sons to control and manipulate us. No, the devil's a damn liar to tell you that hell you got coming is not going to touch you. He's a deceiver, and he's trying to lie to you that it don't exist to manipulate your dumb ass. I tell you, Jim Jones, don't drink that barrel. Don't drink that Kool-Aid. It might be good in the mouth, but it'll be, boy, going down. It won't be funny. And you can't back up once you start. Get away from it. It's a wicked cup. Put it down. The devil is a liar, and you know that. And man and woman will be sufficient as a judge and a witness against themselves on that day, which has drawn nigh. I know you don't believe this is happening, but goddamn it, I swear by the Most High, it is happening. One love. I hope you all are well and protected and not trying to rob God and thereby your own souls. Write these testimonies and bless the ones that have, and in truth, start posting this stuff up everywhere. Really. I love you. Amun-Re. Fear no longer. Your Savior has returned, and I'm the only one that's real.